Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we're going to react to the weirdest combat promotion in history. The weirdest combat promotion in history. This is by Chisel the Donist. This is going to be about a good 40 hours long. I'm not trying to hit the pause button on any of these. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
With Epic Fighting Championship officially closing their doors, it's only right that we look back at the absolute madness this fat son of a bitch Kingpin put together. Alright, so boom, I've covered some weird fights before, but I don't think there's been a single one as bizarre as this. A local 75-year-old grandfather and his Tekashi 6ix9ine fanatic grandson decided to team up in an MMA handicap match against a morbidly obese transgender version of Ben Askren. Whose mother is this? It's the Island Boys versus the redheaded version of Eric Cartman. I don't even know what the backstory to this event was, but we here now.
Here we go.
Come here. Wait a minute, she got hands! Within 15 seconds, she put down the grandfather and his grandson. I see why the second generation brother didn't make the trip. She took care of him in the parking lot. Her body built during Thanksgiving and she handed out leftovers.
It's two of y'all versus
it's not a handicap match because the old timer battling the woman and Parkinson's at the exact same time. We are just surrounded.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back!
I need to know what was the Island Boys' strategy here, because the grandson ain't connect on a punch yet. You supposed to be young and vibrant. Engage, Big Bertha. What you waiting for? It's as if he doesn't even know how to use his controller. Look at this man throwing leg kicks at oxygen. I know she large, but your foot's not gonna get caught in orbit. Attack this woman. Homie just gonna stand by and watch his granddad get his ass whipped? They supposed to be fighting the granddad using scratch attack. He must have been a member of Team Rocket when he was young.
Yeah, that's right.
Might I add, the grandson, the most confusing created character I've ever seen in my life. He's got tattoos like 6ix9ine, hair like Trippie Redd, built like the Island Boys. How many viral failures do you have to grab inspiration from? Granddad in there looking like he taking a super class. Grandson in there looking like he afraid of his own shadow. He the type to relocate to another state.
Why are y'all not ganging up on her?
First round goes to transvestite Ben Askren. 4-piece super size me hands. Had granddad searching the floor for his pacemaker. Legs in the air like his neighbor swindled him into taking a prostate exam in his apartment. Meanwhile, his grandson may have tattooed 6ix9ine on his stomach, but he's only doing half the job because he's on his knees. Bowing down and pledging to feminism while receiving fist of misandry. Granddad nearly separated his hip in an effort to free his grandson. Little man was in the fetal position by nature, out there looking like Captain America before the super soldier serum. Eat a dick, old man! Into the second round we go, and the grandpappy's still out here moving like he's stepping on hot stones. I don't know if he's having a seizure or trying to do the Charleston.
That's it. Enough of this shit.
Come Her hands are sponsored E for elderly. His denture's gotta be cracked at this point. But why hasn't the grandson engaged yet? I don't understand.
You young, you young and you quicker than she is.
They're not even trying to get close.
Stick and move, my brother. Stick and move.
In retreat, trying to get a sneak attack, but granddad steadily getting defeated in his approach. Did they make no adjustments at the conclusion of the first round? She's got no ankles, but she's been on her feet longer than her opponents. At this rate, granddad might die by blunt force trauma before the end of the fight. Emancipation papers need to be in the locker room at the conclusion of this fight, because the grandson needs to be kicked out the family. Homie not throwing no punches or kicks.
They spotted me.
He on the ground, smother him. God damn it, woman. Moving forward, I'm Team Big Bertha. I want to see her defeat these Island Boys.
Oh, I missed.
Granddad was a fraction of a centimeter away from being sent to the Shadow Realm. For the remainder of the second round, they kept trying to walk her down, but ain't nobody was attacking her. Discount Trippie Redd still ain't connect on a punch. Yet another round goes to transgender Eric Cartman. Gave this family of hooligans nothing but hands for Black History Month. But look at the grandson, look at the grandson.
They spotted me.
She had to step on his foot to get this man to stay still. Thank the Lord her foot worked as a mousetrap. But before she can send him to the afterlife, the damn grandfather had to protect this man from execution. If they had taken their hygiene seriously, this big woman wouldn't have to whip their ass.
Now a word from our sponsors.
And now back to your regular
Sponsor block for the win.
Do something, you little bitch.
Well, I'll be damned. The kid is finally engaging and they're walking her down. They got her cornered. Now's the time to strike. Just look at the grandson. This brother trying his best to audition for the Rockettes. Why does he keep kicking nothing? It's as if he's trying to scratch her navel with his toe.
Success! You want another one? Come at me, bro!
Wait a minute, the right hand nearly sent the old man into the book of life. Had him backpedaling like Deion Sanders into cover 3. And look at him limping. I think he needs a hip replacement. 70 seconds remaining for the Island Boys. They've got to knock out Big Bertha before they lose by unanimous decision. So this must be the leg kick family, because what the hell was the old man kicking? Y'all are 4 yards apart. This man used 3 bottles of WD-40 to lift his legs up and really thought he was about to connect on a kick. And you can tell they come from a family of pussies. When she steps up, they both go in retreat.
This bitch.
Under a minute left to go. You gotta appreciate how she faded both of them at the exact same time. She may be built like a tennis ball, but she's evasive. She dodging more blows than lesbians at a fraternity. But either her fatigue is setting in or her control is beginning to malfunction. All she can do is walk backwards. Now is the time to strike for the Island Boys. Granddad missed that same punch all day. At this point, they should have been treating her like a dying car battery. Why don't you just jump her?
They're staring each other down. The trainer hasn't issued an order. What's the matter, trainer?
Hulking kid! Yes, she got him!
Now die.
Let him go.
The goddamn granddad saved him. She was about to rip his leg off the bone.
Fire!
The third round dominated once again by transgender Ben Askren. Discount generational Island Boys stood no chance. This is the worst team since Chris Humphries and Kim Kardashian. But you know what I still don't understand? How did the old timer fall down here? He took a right hand to the armpit and all of a sudden his body shut down. Are his white blood cells not working? But what's killing me is the fact that his body came to a complete stop, and when it resumed movement, that's when he hit the deck. Never in my life have I ever seen a more insubordinate equilibrium. And look at the grandson stare at his grandpappy like, what the hell you doing on the ground? And when he resumes focus on Big Bertha in front of him, he clearly backing away because he don't want no parts. If the grandson has a job, fire him. He goes to school, expel him. He needs to be a stay-at-home son for the rest of his life. Granddad walking around like he got.
Boy, I gotta take a shit.
And the conclusion of this fight results in a unanimous victory for Big... What? What? They... What?
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way.
She was whipping their ass! How was it a tie? That's crazy! They got her fucked up. If I was her, nobody is leaving that octagon, the arena, even the goddamn country. Everybody getting hands, feet, and smothered. I'ma sit on everybody until they all dead by asphyxia. And then I'm gonna take it a step further and engage in a little bit of cannibalism, because this level of injustice should not be on display. Discount clearance aisle transgender Eric Cartman Ben Askren done whipped the Island Boys Trippy Red 6'9" elderly lizard man for 3 rounds, 6 minutes, and you give this woman a draw?
People this stupid shouldn't be allowed to live.
Go get the Brock Lesnar seasoning ready. Jeffrey Dahmer got nothing on what Big Bertha about to do to everybody in this arena. I'd say call a medic, but doctors won't be able to stop what she about to do here tonight, cause...
He's like a piece of chicken. She's looking at that boy like a chicken bowl. She finna eat.
Alright, so boom. I don't know what it is about this epic fighting championship promotion in Russia, but they always got my attention. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are here for a bizarre fight. Evidently, somebody's 50-year-old grandfather decided to step into the ring. His only form of training was humping a tree. Did that tree consent? Are we witnessing assault?
Excuse me!
Is this another intergender match? Why, yes, yes it is.
I am not you a rat! Don't you dare touch my hat!
It's a hefty woman from St. Petersburg. I know they didn't just edit a cheeseburger for her mouthpiece.
So disrespectful.
Yes, Lord.
It's time!
Yes, 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 yes.
we go. Straight out the gate. Was this man trying to block oxygen? Shorty ain't throw a single punch. This man swiped like 17 times in 2 seconds. It's clear this brother did not read the controller manual before the fight. He trying to figure out what's the guard button in the midst of battle. A quarter through the first round, the Moscow Brute has been on the attack the entire time. Old man jogging in place like he getting ready for a Pilates workout.
Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Old man been in retreat the whole fight like his hairline. Like a rogue fireman, this man keep running from the smoke. To make matters worse, homie has never thrown a punch this entire fight. He's only thrown leg kicks towards her ovaries. Just because your urologist discovered that your semen is now sterile doesn't mean you need to put your toenails in her fallopian tubes and cancel her reproductive organs.
Fuck them kids.
Come here.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
He's gotta have a PhD in El Chapo University studies. How can one man escape this many times? End of. What the hell happened to him? The entire round for the old man was a matter of evasiveness. All he did was run. He might as well spend the remainder of his life trying to become a politician but never winning in the elections.
I got your nose.
Wipe for nose wiping.
This final altercation happened after the bell. Does this even count as a knockdown?
I guess not.
I love how Shorty getting coached up by two people. Meanwhile, for the old man.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Round 2. Fight.
Big ass bitch.
He hit the clitoris.
That's it. Enough of this shit.
No, get off of me. That's
I'd bet you 20 rupees this man would willingly allow himself to be a prisoner of war just so he could show his opponents he could escape.
Nani?
Wait a minute. Who the hell is that guy? He's the cornerman for the Moscow Brute. Why is he rushing the ring to attack her opponent?
What the fuck is this?
How the hell this man just gonna interfere like this in wrestling match? And wouldn't this categorize as senior abuse? That's a 50-year-old man.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Man's is a reverse Khabib Nurmagomedov. Man jumped into the ring to
Is that
attack
one of her
his
coaches?
adversary. He inflicted more damage than his fighter did, and they just gonna resume the fight like ain't nothing.
That's one of her
Back to your
coaches.
regular
What the
scheduled
fuck?
programming. Was there a regulation against punches? It's a kicking affair out there. They throwing more legs than wheelchair paraplegics, declining possible prosthetics. For all intents and purposes, they're really in the octagon only doing cardio. This is a glorified exercise program. I'm surprised somebody ain't trying to sell it to me for $9.95. Hitmonlee, use low kick.
Come here.
You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time.
This man's low kicks are lethal, but the Moscow Mauler will not rest until she attacks. Right hand connected, now's her time.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Do you need my glasses?
Do you need my glasses to see?
Oh, fucking do it again.
Shorty must have kept a couple hangnails on the tips of her fingers because she done swiped him on the inside of his right eye. But low kick Poppy refuses to quit. He resumed the round. This is getting ridiculous. He really got more kicks than a footlocker. Check out Shorty punches. Look like she trying to play the harp on his back. He's finally using his arms. Did she just bonk this man on the top of his head?
Why you keep doing the same move?
Despite an interference and a cut to the eye, the old man is able to survive 2 rounds. He was getting ready to kick after the bell again. The entire second round was compiled of this man leg kicking and avoiding punches. He actually hit the dab while he was trying to dodge. Look at the dab. Look at the dab. Look at the kick to the fupa right on the bottom of the belly button.
Hiya!
Whoa. They didn't throw this man out. How does he still get to be a cornerman after interfering into the fight? This don't make sense.
Facts. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Final round.
Lord, it's my
Into
shepherd.
the third we go. Leg kick Poppy still
knows that
keeping the
one.
same strategy.
Enough.
Big right hand to the top of the ball spot. The Moscow Mule takes him to the ground.
Oh, she got him. Oh,
He
never
counted
mind.
into a side headlock.
Oh,
He's
oh,
the
he got
master
her.
of deception. He was toying with her through 2 rounds. He was really a submission specialist all along. The St. Petersburg Brute desperately trying to find a way out, but she didn't come to the fight equipped with escape ropes. The elderly takes an early advantage in the 3rd round, laying on top of her breasts. He's pinned her arms down. He's going for the titties.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No! No!
He's unable to grip the areola, so he'll have to settle for some sort of side choke. With over 70 seconds remaining in the fight, if he can hold her here, victory was guaranteed. Studies have shown her flailing on the ground as reminiscent of fetuses kicking while in the womb.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Get the chance.
Bro.
Hey, what the fuck? How does this man keep interfering into the fight? He's
Hey,
got
yo.
the old man in a chokehold.
Hey, yo.
It's one thing to interfere once, but twice?
Hey, yo, come on, man.
Hey, yo, what the
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Why is he jumping in the, why is he interfering in the match? She getting her ass whooped. Let her get her ass whooped, bro. You can't just keep interfering in the match, bro. What the fuck?
This is getting ridiculous. Not only was he allowed to remain a cornerman, this man hopped over the fence again. That's gotta be grounds for disqualification.
Facts.
The ref really the MVP though. Look how he just canceled homie's drop kick. No wonder Shorty's punch is giving 0 damage. Her coach can't fight either.
Access denied.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Despite the interferences, somehow this fight is still going on and they have to reset where they left off. Where were we again?
Choke me, daddy, if you think me hard. I love you. Choke me, daddy.
The chokehold is once again initiated. 10 seconds left to go, and the referee stops it.
All that,
Shorty opened up
all
the
that
round
just for that.
swinging, hitting his ball spot with a right hand, creating a crater at the top of his scalp. But what she didn't know was this man was a Bret Hart fan. He's the excellence of execution. Countered her takedown with a headlock of his own. And despite the interference of being twice her age, he would be crowned champ.
No way! I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
Let me tell you something, old man. We would have won this fight if my friend did not jump in to try to defend his girl. So we're gonna have a bonus round, and she's gonna kick your ass. How about that? Or are you too much of a pussy to accept?
What did she say? I don't have my hearing aid.
Ain't a dick old man.
Hey, listen up. The fight is over. There is no rematch or extra round. Get out of the ring.
I was promised applesauce. Where's the applesauce?
It appears the request was declined, and the victor of the intergender match, the 50-year-old senior citizen. Who would have thought nearly 4.5 minutes of kicks would end up turning into a submission victory? I would have never seen this coming. Wait, I have a proposition. If we have another round, will you take me out on a date?
Oh, yeah.
I'll do you one better. If she gets another fight and she wins, we'll have a threesome.
Restart the fight.
What happened to your voice?
Restart the fight!
Your thoughts?
This is bullshit.
Bonus round 5. If this ain't the wildest thing I've seen in my life, they were able to finagle a 4th round in a fight the old man already won. He's got no business staying in the ring this long. His pacemaker's about to start acting up. To make matters worse, what's stopping her cornerman from interfering into this round as well?
Oh.
His fatigue is clearly showing. His evasiveness has dropped 67 points. He needs to activate TM32 Double Team. The Munich Bruiser has now gone mobile. Where did she get all this acceleration? Yeah! Looks like the Hamburg Brawler is now losing her stamina, but it appears the old man is completely out of energy. Remember in the first round, he was jogging in place? Now he's just standing still, showing the world his Tyson Fury sponsored back fat.
Come at me, bro!
Oh, I missed.
What are you gonna do now?
Big ass bitch. Got you now, SpongeBob. Surprise, motherfucker. Reverse.
The old man still got the sauce, took her back into the same trap that gave him the victory.
Please show some mercy.
I will never let you go.
Break her neck, old man! Break her neck!
Hard.
Oh, son of a bitch! Just before before the old man can send her to the upper room, she was saved by the bell. Her neck would have been curved like her spine, holding all that weight. Now, don't get me wrong, Shorty was out here throwing hands. The old man did seem a bit more taken aback in this round, but you cannot deny he was hit with a surprise 4th round, and it seemed like this was part of a plan from the very beginning. But nevertheless, he was still able to apply the very chokehold that gave him the victory and was on the verge to making a submit if it wasn't for that damn clock. So it comes by no surprise that your victor, by unanimous decision, won. Hey, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if he won. I'll get the threesome, goddammit.
They must have wanted to have sex with us. Let's just get to the rundown.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. This is bullshit. Screw me. Everybody screws me. Nobody does a goddamn thing about it. Nobody in the dressing room cares. So much goddamn injustice around here. I've had up to here. Damn, get him out of the ring. Cut him off.
Alright, so I promise you ain't never seen nothing like this before. Evidently, this nincompoop injected his biceps with sinful oil. And evidently, this is common amongst idiot bodybuilders looking to enhance and enlarge the size of their biceps, deltoids, triceps, and calves. To make matters worse, his opponent is only 43 years old, but looks like he just collected his social security check at 65. Discount unemployed Popeye on the left is apparently an Instagram influencer, and the young old man on the right is a Russian blogger. If this ain't a confusing fight, I don't know what is. But let the clusterfuck commence!
Round 1, fight. Let the games begin.
Kick! Who would have thought discount unemployed Popeye's first thrown strike would be a kick? That's like getting penis enlargement surgery just to be a bottom.
Punch him!
Popeye 2-piece combo connects. Oh, he's mauling him, looking like a disfigured brute from Halo. If he gets him in a headlock, this fight is over. His strike's barely doing any damage, but the old man hasn't been able to get on the offensive. The oil-powered left hand connects. Why would you ever pump oil into your arms? Got you looking like a low-tier anime villain.
Oh, I missed.
I see why he's unemployed. Mans don't know how to punch in or out. He punched the old man in his armpit. What do you have against underarms? But look at the old man respond, showcasing his evasiveness, dodging more hands than a germaphobe in a pandemic.
I guess not.
Token kick! But who would have thought discount unemployed Popeye doesn't have any stamina? The longer this fight goes, the more it benefits the elderly. The testicular cancer biceps are beginning to fatigue.
Is that all you got? Lucky, you son of a bitch!
Welcome! Punch!
Go to those?
Excuse me, bitch?
Come here!
Ew, get off of me.
Despite the knockdown, the old man's back up. Sir Biceps is out of breath. Now's the time to strike.
Go get him, bro! He's getting away!
Fuck. I lift weight! I lift!
The old man took him down.
Witness the might of the body. First time! Kill him!
The forearm pushing his Adam's apple so deep into his body, he identifies as a woman.
Die!
All I can stand, I can't stand no more.
Victory is mine!
The old man has done it. Oil-infused biceps tapped out. Homie thought he had Supreme on 93 only to get choked out at pump 7. What a shame for discount unemployed Popeye to take an L like this. After eating all that spinach, he still couldn't leave victorious.
That's all I can stand, I can't stand no more.
Oh, you thought it was over? You thought unemployed discount Popeye would not come back for revenge? He tattooed Roger the alien from American Dad on his chest, and he's looking for vengeance in round 2. The old man and oil biceps will do battle once again.
Round 1, fight!
Oil bicep Popeye keeping the same strategy, early 2-piece. Absolutely no damage. How the only training you did was get a tattoo?
Watch out!
Old man returns with a 2-piece of his own.
Hello, Dwight.
Spin move!
Son unlocked a new move, the spinning backhand.
Come back here, you little son of a bitch! Eat a dick, old man!
Hold on, is he punching without looking? He slapped the old man in the face and don't even know it.
Daddy, chill.
Fuck
you, bitch!
This is like trying to fight with no lock on Dragon Ball Tenkaichi.
Come on! Foul!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Did he just try to go for a low blow?
Yes!
The referee standing right there. How didn't he see the low blow after the 2 tiger uppercuts? He needs to be dealt with, old man.
You hating ass nigga!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Look at the rabid old man go. You just can't kick an elderly gentleman in his genitals and think you won't get punished.
Screw you, man!
Let me go.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Please, show some mercy. They spotted me.
Why are you running?
Falcon! Punch!
Sir Bicep is getting his punches in, but he's clearly fatigued.
Oh, you can.
That hit just the right spot! That was brutal!
Enemy! Oh my God! Son of a bitch!
Like getting an old-fashioned from a woman with calluses, this is a hand job you don't want to receive.
Kill him! Die! End of round 1.
Well, I'll be
my
damned.
God.
Calling Mario Lopez, that brother was saved by the bell. He won't get the easy way out of this ass whipping. We go into another round.
No, please, no more. I don't want to. What's the matter? You're the one who started this game, and now you don't want to play anymore? You were enjoying yourself before.
Facts.
Dang, look at him titty.
Facts.
Shut down.
Oh, I see them through the shirt. I see him through the shirt.
Yes, Lord. Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want.
Round 2. Fight!
This fight is the old man's to lose. Oil Biceps got no stamina. To make matters worse, he's swinging without looking. Even when his punches connect, they do 0 damage. Check out that bald spot on the old man. If he converted to Judaism and put on a yarmulke, we'd think he had a full head of hair. It's as if his punches are an inconvenience to the old man.
Punch! Punch! Punch!
He's getting groggy. He'll never wear a pair of Kawhi Leonard shoes. He definitely don't got New Balance. How he connect on the right hand and feel more pain from the recoil. Shades of the first fight, the old man's taking him to the ground. And despite the fact the top of his head looks like the aftermath of Goku's spirit bomb on Namek, the old man's gonna put Bicep Poppy away.
Now for the finishing move.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No! No!
Team prepared. 1 arm
He's got him in the arm bar. He's gonna rip off his arm and make him drink his own oil.
Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
I will never let you go!
Look at his bicep. There's a fetus in there. The old man's pulling harder than civilians trying to lift Thor's hammer. His mechanic told him he was out of motor oil, but he's gonna milk this man's biceps for all he's worth.
Don't make me break your arm!
I swear I'm not gonna break his arm! Think about the consequences! You lose this round! Don't break his arm! Don't have him ever do this, please! It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not? I quit! I quit! God, you broke his arm! My God, you broke his arm!
Oh, fucking do it again.
Come on, man.
That's all I can stand! I can't stand no more!
For the second fight in a row, Sir Bicep couldn't step up to the challenge. He caught hands all round long, and in the end, he had to tap out like a bitch.
Ow! It hurts, you know it hurts.
That brother kind of looked like one of them old mech statues. Homie was in an armbar for 42 seconds. Legend has it he didn't feel the pain until the pressure passed the oil. What Pokemon is about to hatch out of that bicep? Perhaps I think Majin Buu might be in there. He's hiding the fetus that Planned Parenthood couldn't find in that arm. Now that I think about it, when his blood is going in circulation and now it's passing through the arm, does it have to slow down for a speed bump by the biceps? You let Popeye down. Take him to the operating table. Amputate his arms. You'll live the rest of your life as an action figure where the other limbs were sold separately. You're a winner by submission.
Damn, I'm going.
Arm bar!
Stupid bitch!
Wait a minute. What intonation is going on here? This plump, abdominous, rotund, corpulent, humongous human being is stepping into the ring. They were weaving the fabric of this shirt on this man's body, and somehow his stomach is still able to spill out underneath. His navel looks like an exit wound of a gunshot.
And roll out.
Oh Lord, he looks like a gallon of water rolling downhill.
This fat son of a bitch is fat!
Who is this young lady? Was she supposed to escort him to the ring but got trapped in traffic? Whoa, 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 what's going on here? What, is she gonna fight?
Test your might. Round 1. Fight.
What is this?
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Sits in there with a human keloid. Who arranged this? He can barely fit into a studio apartment, but he qualifies to fight women? Much to her chagrin, his blubber was immeasurable and boundless, able to endure everything she threw at him. Oh Lord, he's tucking her head underneath his nipples. It's International Women's Day and he too is participating in breastfeeding. She's probably unable to breathe. The weight on her neck is heavier than oppression. Might I add, look at the body of the largest one, not from Bedford-Stuyvesant. Every single moment he moves, it results in a jiggle of his blubber. She's got to be losing oxygen. She's only able to inhale the sweat in betwixt the creases of the fat of this man. What the hell is that?
Bro, what is this camera angle,
like
bro?
The edge of a cliff.
Bro, what
His
is this camera
butthole
angle,
is in
bro?
a maximum security prison. Legend has it when he has to poop, the links of fecal matter have to pay
Bro, what
toll
is this
for the
camera
distance
angle, bro?
traveled from butthole to toilet.
Nasty bitch.
Look at the concern on the faces of the youngsters sitting ringside.
Okay, I prefer
They just
that. I prefer
learned
that
about the women's
camera angle.
suffrage just to sit ringside
I
and
prefer
watch
that camera
woman
angle.
suffer.
Come on now.
She's been in a headlock for nearly 40 seconds, and now he's punching what he likes to feast on: ribs. Thank God, after a minute of competition, the referee's gonna call the fight. Wait, what? Why would you separate them if the fight's not over? How you just gonna reset the fight? He was smothering her on the cage. The simp nature of the referee has given her a second chance.
Son of a bitch!
That's all I can stand. I can't stand no more.
I quit.
After the reset, I don't know if he took a dive or if the land whale tried to find water. But once his 18 stomachs hit the floor, he was unable to stand up. How could a man that large have such little feet? He wears a size 6X shirt with a size 6 shoe. He tapped out 8 times before the referee noticed. This entire exhibition must have been rigged from the start. Homie ain't connect on a single punch through the first 60 seconds. His orbit was somehow pushing this woman backwards. Given his massive size, he was able to achieve the gravitational pull and push. And the moment he was able to get her inside of his invisible ring of Saturn, the smothering began. Her face caught in a crevice she never thought her head would ever find itself in. At this point, this is a form of sexual assault and harassment, because when you're that large, everything on your body feels like a titty. You can't convince me the mobile Snorlax did not have this fight in the bag. He cut off her ability to breathe. There was virtually no offense by the lady. He was breathing so heavily into the side of her head she lost the ability to hear in one ear. And worst of all, the live camera crew had to be subjected to this man's posterior. His legs looked like uneaten ice cream. But for whatever reason, when he was going in for the finish, the woman's plot armor was activated. He was bribed by the referee, offered 18 Domino's pizza with express free expedited delivery.
What are you gonna do now, big boy? Oh, I'm about to dive in.
He'd fulfill his promise. I'm not sure if he was struggling due to the punches or his efforts to try to stand up, but nevertheless, he would tap out and give the young lady the victory. Why did he keep wiggling his feet? Did he swim into the gulag? Damn, she done stepped on. She better go wash her foot, and that brother gonna need a shower expeditiously. And if you needed some products, I got you covered.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Why don't you come on down here and let's see what your lazy fat ass can do?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whoa!
Look at the size of him! He's a monster! This fat son of a bitch is fat!
That hefty land whale looks familiar.
Yeah, I remember that.
So this gargantuan, elephantine, rotund, humongous man only fights women? Now that I think about it, last time he was in the ring, he took an L. It was rigged from the start, but we're not talking about that right now. And his opponent is Miley Cyrus's mother?
No, you got them confused. That's Hannah Montana's mom.
Oh, that's why she wasn't in the show. She was fighting in Russia.
Round 1, fight.
Here I go.
Wait a minute, that human mobile piece of blubber out here doing cardio. Don't just stand there, hit him.
Stupid, no, please, no.
Oh Lord, he's gonna smother her all while forcing her to breastfeed on his nipples.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No!
He's got her up against the cage. She should have supplemented with formula breast milk, and now she's getting it directly from the source. The series of right hands to the back of his head are proving to be futile. There is no escape. Just imagine the stench she has to endure. To make matters worse, he didn't even shower before the fight.
What the fuck is that smell?
You stink. Let me just get that out the way. You stink.
Well, I'll be damned. His lack of hygiene was enough to get the ref to intervene and separate the two.
Nice going, fat.
Here we go.
Oh Lord, he's putting the titty in her mouth. He's putting the titty in her mouth.
That's enough. That's enough. Stop it.
Thank God for the referee. He's doing his best to prevent her from getting smothered, but she can't counter the hands. Did y'all see that? Don't let anybody tell you size don't matter. He threw what appeared to be a clothesline from hell and clearly missed, but the flab and blubber emanating from his tricep meat connected with the back of her head. I bet that large man enjoys a lot of blowjobs in the rain. He can use his stomach fat as a canopy to shield his partner from the water. He's got her on the cage again with his lethal finishing combo. His titties on her right eye, his fist on her left eye. He's choking her out.
Choke me, Daddy.
End of round 1. You're lucky this time.
She got saved by the bell, and despite the fact that she was swinging lefts and rights upon this stale piece of chewed gum, it still did not stop her from getting nearly choked out on 3 different occasions. Legend has it her face was stuck so far between this man's titties she could see his heart beating. Forget an x-ray, she saw it with her own 2 eyes.
Nice going, fat.
Fucking fat man.
You get the best of both worlds. Chill it out, take it slow. Fat man just broke your nose.
Get your ass in my way and get off. Do it again.
Another little big piece of shit. Exactly. Round 2, fight.
Is Shorty gonna start out every round catching a right hand? Yeah, something might be nice.
Don't do it.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
There's no way she's gonna have strength by the end of the second round. This man is the size of the boulder that Jesus moved, steadily pushing her up against the cage. Wait a minute, who the hell was that?
Wait a minute.
This promotion steadily have interference. That Moscow brute infiltrated the ring, kicked that overweight human Kangas Khan, and then dipped. She looked familiar. Ain't she the harlot who cheated her way to a victory over the senior citizen?
No good, lousy son of a bitch.
Big ass bitch.
You can't just infiltrate the premises and then leave like ain't nothing happened. Did she run out of interference time? The whole promotion needs new security. Somebody better call Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Facts.
Not a single one of her strikes are doing any damage. This is like fighting a final boss on easy mode and you still losing. Her cornerman gave her a bad strategy. She should attempt way more leg kicks. I know the man's ACLs are in solitary confinement, but you gotta chop the tree down from the bottom. He's already winded. He's throwing haymakers at 6% speed. His punch is slower than his metabolism. She's got to recognize the advantage he has here. Wait a minute. Why isn't he using his right hand? He must have activated some sort of ninjutsu that creates an orbit around him. She can't get in close proximity. Every attempt is met with a left hand.
Do it again. Do it again. Come on.
Fuck this shit.
Get the fuck out of here!
Hannah Montana's mother can't seem to find an opening. Jerobo the Southgate's only using his left hand and he's dominating in this fight.
Success.
Just as her overhand right connects, she was countered with a left hand from the fat man, and that would carry them until the conclusion of the second round.
Time!
Big man took the first round by suffocation, took the second by left hand combination. So what are their thoughts on the fight?
Excuse me!
Was that a snot rocket?
I thought I fell through the floorboards again. What a fat bitch you are!
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. The fat man's gonna make me lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. I'm gonna die. I thought they were giving her a COVID test in the corner.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That ass.
Fight!
Come here. I'm tired of these games. You're going to suck my titties. Put my titties in your mouth, woman.
That's enough! That's enough! Stop it!
It appears the referee will have none of that. He wants to see them stand and fight. Kick! He stepped over her, kick! Wait a minute, he's unlocked a new maneuver. How can a man that big be able to lift his legs? She's in trouble. The big tub of lard is improving in the midst of battle. He's unlocked a new maneuver.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
The mobile Snorlax must have deactivated his orbit ninjutsu and reactivated his right arm. Discount Tish Cyrus has no answer. If there was ever a time for interference, it would be now. Where is the platoon of harlots sticking their nose in other people's business? The sisterhood needs you. Look at her face. That is the look of a defeated woman. Get in the ring with the fat one, they said. It would be fun, they said. Shorty thought it was gonna be sweet getting into the ring with this large man, only to find out he beat her face with no makeup. Given his punches barely had any power, but damn near every single one of them connected. He's touched every piece of her head. I'll never understand why this promotion ain't got no weight classes. This wasn't fair from the start.
Facts.
Finishing the fight in style, hit her with a two-piece, then whispered in her ear,
Get back in the kitchen.
gotta give both fighters their credit. They did go the distance, but the entire bout was dominated by the fat man. Whether he was smothering her on the cage, trying to force feed her his titties, or piecing her up with left and right hands through 3 rounds.
Conkum punch!
Yeah.
Whoa, why she got her hand up for? Oh, there we go. Your winner by unanimous decision.
This fat son of a bitch, he's fat!
Kingpin is gonna need to set him up to fight against another woman because he's lost to one, he's defeated one, and now it's time for the rubber match. Now that I think about it, I never noticed, but he actually nearly got kicked in the balls. Had they not been in the maximum security that is the fat around his body, he would have felt the blow.
Well, I gotta take a shit. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to take a big ass dump, give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, what the hell was that for? This man humped another man. Hey, what's going on around here? Why they bumping stomachs? I guess this is what happens when you use the Patara earrings, but you're too fat to fuse. What's this? The fat one's been challenged by the Moscow Brutes. It's his rubber match. Who will win? Find out on the next episode of this very bizarre Russian MMA promotion. Dragon Ball Z!
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Alrighty, so that's gonna end it off for this one. This is awkward as fuck. I don't know what to say, man. This shit is too much. Anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. To the peace out. This is some weird ass shit, bro. What are they doing overseas, bro? This shit is weird.